Today it's a Tuesday and I am planning to train legs. I am actually skeptic about training them since my back is still on fire from yesterday's session. Hamstrings, I'm gonna warm up with them for a couple of exercises. Maybe 1 or 2 exercises will be a warm up of hamstring and a bit of calf. Then the main focus from thereafter will be quads. I start off by cycling to warm up my joints. I did this for 3 minutes straight. I used the medium gradient for resistance. Up next, I stretched out my calf, single, and then I alternated it in between. With leg curls, I used the control tempo here. I tried to squeeze at the bottom and I stretched it out all the way to the top. When catching my breath, I'll jump back straight into stretching my calf. I did this for straight 3 sets as this was my warm up. I used a weight that was manageable to go all the way in at the bottom. The first exercise that involves quads was leg press. I used a more narrow stance here to engage more quads. I used the controlled tempo. I was going all the way down and not locking out at the top. This was alternated with leg extensions. I was squeezing at the top and holding it for a few seconds. The weight wasn't heavy, but I managed to feel the burn with every rep. I alternated in between the exercises for 4 sets each. I progressively increased the weight with each set for both exercises. Up next was adductors. I did 3 sets and focused more on the stretch and also the squeeze. To warm up the glutes and hips. Next was abductors for 3 sets. And for my main course, I did squats. They were already pre-exhausted, so going all the way down was a bit of a challenge. I did 4 sets for 10 reps each. I switched to calf to give my quads a bit of a rest and my knees a bit of a rest. I switched to seated calf raises for 3 sets each. I was squeezing at the top to feel the burn for a few seconds. My second exercise for calf was calf raises. I did this also for 3 sets. I did this for 20 reps. The focus was more on coming closer to failure. I managed to squeeze in a couple of first reps just before jumping into Bulgarian split squats. I did it for 3 sets each. Keeping my balance was a challenge as I was already exhausted in this moment. Okay, today's session wasn't the best session, but what I can take from today's session, I noticed that my squat is not really at its best. I noticed, especially on deep squats, I'm not really great yet. I need to still work on my form. That means I need to actually take a couple of steps back when it comes to weight, to just fix my form. Even though I actually worked out my legs after working out my back, and I didn't have a good rest period, but yes, I'll take that as not that much of an effect in terms of why I wasn't squatting like perfect for my standards. But yeah, so far I'd say I'd give it a 7. Give it a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. It's not bad. It wasn't like the worst session ever, but yeah, it wasn't also the most great session. I didn't get a full pump for the quads. Calf actually went in way better than I thought it would. I got a good couple of reps from my quads. Nice, perfect squeeze, even on the lower ends, just perfect. So yeah, my take for today, 7 out of 10.